October. It says October. It says the city.
Yeah, and the scarf and the ocean. No, what I'm saying about Sharon Tate in Heaven.
Yeah.
We were with Elizabeth Kemp last week, and she's directing a film. She's, in my opinion, such a great acting coach. And I say it because I believe it, not because I'm not kissing anybody's ass. I want to make that clear for the record. I don't do that.
Right.
Okay, she's good in what she does, period, in my opinion, okay? So now she's directing, and I was there working, as an actor and whatever. I said, I want to go, I want to contribute, I want to help. But making a movie happen is something that is remarkable. And if you have the right team, if you have the right energy of actors and collaborators,
I know.
and you can do so much.
And it's very magic. Like stage acting for Sharon is magic, because there you are with the people.
Yes.
But the film is the same way, because you're in the moment with the team. You're in the moment with the people.
That's
and
right.
it's still got that same beautiful danger, beautiful magic of now.
And I was thinking about, and we're not giving it away.
Sensory, we're not going to give away.
We're opening about the process, about the opening scene, and we were like talking about it, and I was thinking, I have it in my notes, and I forgot to bring the notes to show you, because I do not lie. Even thinking about, even Sharon Tate walking in the city.
Oh, wow.
Just walking, because just walking in the city, like just going around and just, I don't care, just Fifth Avenue, downtown, but just like in a black and white frame.
Wow, cool.
It came to my head, she's walking on Fifth Avenue, we just see her legs, we just see her shoes,
Cool.
and then we see like shots of like, like different windows and different shadows, and the sense of fashion and the sense of like,
that's right.
Like
that's
some of that.
That's what I'm really excited about, is the sensory dimension of her. Even on the stage where there's like the abstraction of just being in the chair, it's still all sensory. She was so an in the now person that way, and I'm excited about that as what, the idea of film, where it's really about that exploration of those senses. The thing that I do at the end of Sharon, that was kind of really evolved by the summer, where I talk about the drive with Roman into the desert. And I talk about the five senses, and I can taste
in the desert, like the air, like the.
So that's the thing, that thing of right here, alive.
Right, and it has a lot of meaning, because I don't think, and we were talking about this again, going back to the past. But what the hell, you can't help to go back to the past, and when it's good, it's good. We were talking about that there's nobody out there doing what you're doing in terms of this woman.
Right.
There's nobody out there, as far as I'm concerned, right?
That's right.
As far as we're concerned, doing what you're doing. Grabbing this woman, forget about the myth, forget about the tragedy. Like I said to Austin, put that tragedy on hold. It's
right,
like,
I love that you felt that way. And it was so intuitive, Sissy. I can't explain. I just felt like, oh, I want to do this. And then it keeps getting new levels of life that are special, like this LA.
The sensory work, like you said, the images.
Yeah.
It's like we pretty much, but even like I said, even it will be interesting to have like recordings, like, conversation on the phone, like, we're giving the process away, we're not giving the process away, we're talking about it.
No, we're not giving it away.
Okay, but it's just like how we can get to know a woman who was certainly beautiful.
Right.
And she seemed to be a very nice woman.
Yes.
Right?
Genuinely nice.
Very, exactly.
To where without it just being, talk.
Or
like people
phony.
were really crazy about how lovely she was.
Yeah.
She became best friends with the two actresses she co-starred with in Valley of the Dolls, It's just that kind of thing. And one was her maid of honor, Barbara Parkins, and it just, Patty Duke was crazy about her. Everybody, Mia Farrow, all the gentlemen she worked with, Dean Martin and Tony Curtis, and then everybody, even if they weren't the stars, they just, people all around on the set and in general felt that feeling that she was just right there, and she took you in, which had a kind of grace. She just let you be there. That's like a miraculous thing. Kind of like what you were saying before we started to roll about your experience of Denmark, where you felt good because, and I wondered, is that because the people just kind of let you just be there with them, and you were
Right.
in that moment together, you know.
Because when you really think about it, then it's like an acting principle.
Right.
Life is hard, and all of us, we go through ups and downs, and God knows I had a rough summer. And
you got to go through those
baby,
ups and
you
downs
gotta
of life.
go through what you gotta go
That's
through,
right.
and life is still beautiful. Life is meaningful.
Yes, it is.
And just learning to be in the moment and learning to be present, it really can make your life much better.
That's right. And the other stuff is like a spiritual gym, you know, all the
Yes.
stuff that gets thrown. It's like the spiritual gym for
Yes.
that. Just being happy is, I guess, shining the light, isn't it? Just being happy to like be right here. Like this is
Right
amazing.
here, right now.
Right now. This is
it.
amazing.
It's just exquisite. But I miss my man, Mr. Austin Pendleton.
know.
I was dreaming about him like 2 nights ago. He came. It was funny because he was wearing something white, and I was cooking, and he was just standing. I couldn't explain it, but I got up, I woke up, and said, "Oh my God." He's like so present. I don't know why I'm obsessed with Austin Pendleton. Joey knows all about it. I just love the fact that he's so grounded, and he knows the craft so much.
And he trusts the work and the love of the work enough to give you freedom, as he gives you someone who's like got your back up there as you're discovering things. Because if you can fall backwards and be like, I'm going to try this.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's
Yes.
really awesome. So for example, for LA, I said to Lisa, I feel like I want to change the videos a little bit at the beginning of the show. You know how the videos
I
are like
remember with
Sharon's
the-
mother talking to at the parole hearing thing. That was really important and right for the show. As we were doing the show, when we did the show, it's right. It's like, let's come into all of this about humanity, you know, all of this experience together. That's what everybody remembers. Then Sharon's going to come in the room, I mean, as I'm portraying her. But that humanity of then being in the presence of one another, witnessing one another, that's what's going to then come in the room. But I felt like in LA, I just really strongly, intuitively felt they don't need to see that. It's so
out there.
So we're changing it up a little. So I emailed them.
Right, my mic is not.
Oh.
Oh, her mic. That's okay, Gloria, but we're still here. Oh, we can hear, and we're going live, and we can hear.
Oh, okay.
And we're adjusting it, and Gloria came out, and we're doing the live show, and she's still here. And don't tell me, are we missing the whole conversation with Jen? No, we're. But we missed the whole conversation at the 7:54. You're telling me there was no sound, or it was just a 5-minute thing, or just a minute thing? That's what I need to know, and I don't want to panic. And you see, I said it.
There's no sound. Can you speak?
I can speak to you,
Not you.
Jen.
I'm so
There's no sound at all. I don't know what happened.
But we're still going live.
Okay, there.
And if we have sound, that's okay. We're going live, and I don't know if we have a problem with the sound. And maybe we can double check. And I'm not panicking. I can't.
We're going to have to do
Share the mic. That's
dubbing
exactly what we're gonna
session.
do.
Do a dubbing session.
Yeah.
where
So
I'll go
we're gonna
in.
have to share. I can't believe that this is crazy. And I thought that we already we were shaking the mics before. But anyway, baby doll, you do
So-
it. You do the talking.
That's what I hold this. So I
Hold
don't
it,
know
hold
if
it.
any. It's like a silent movie, and now suddenly we have sound.
Oh.
That's great. So the videos that we were using, like Doris Tate and Sharon's mother, and at the parole hearings and things for the New York experience of this, which is really right. I just felt intuitively when we go to LA, let's not. It's so out there. So instead, we're going to use some other things, still Roman, you know, definitely Roman, and some other things that we're going to do. And I just sent Austin an email, and I said, I really feel that it would be beautiful to shift it this way. And he said, oh, I think that's great. It's sensitive. I love it. So that kind of flow is really great, you know, and it's nice.
No,
So,
what about when
I'm-
are you girls leaving again? When this is gonna be? Oh, I'm sure that we have sound. This is kind of funny. I'm just gonna blow my head off.
And so we're leaving on Tuesday.
You leaving on Tuesday? How long
We're
are you gonna
leaving
be?
on Tuesday until the following Tuesday. So the show runs October 9th through 12th
Okay.
at the Lee Strasberg Institute in West
And we're still going
Hollywood.
live. We're still here. Yes, we are going
We're
live. That's okay, Richard. Don't worry
still
about it. It
here.
happens. That's when we
See-
go in live. That's what happens.
This is like theater.
This is
you
like
know,
theater.
This
So
is exactly what happens.
it's not-
Did I tell you one time I was in a play and the curtain?
Absolutely no sound.
Wow. So we're doing a silent movie. Oh, man.
So we really wanted to make sure that the mystery was present for this full interview. I think it's
Oh,
great.
If we have to do it again, we do it all over again. But I want to make sure that what's going on. Explain to the viewers. I guess we are even rolling the credits and we don't have sound. This is kind of interesting. I don't think that's the
So-
case. Keep talking,
So we
dog.
have so Sharon Tate in Heaven. Yeah, it is all about the now, and it's exciting. The whole thing with being in the room together, the film we're talking about, the senses, driving into the desert with Roman. I get it all.
It's wonderful.
We're sharing the mic.
No, but I talk enough. You do the talking.
And
Oh, we're still
so-
having sound, Richard?
So
No sound.
Beautiful.
there was no sound.
There's no sound.
At all.
I can no.
Did you
I don't
have
believe
any?
it. This
Did
is
you have any?
this is gonna be. This is a silent movie, Gloria. Are you testing my nerves? Because I'm not gonna lose it. I want to double check why we don't have sound and what's the problem. Maybe the mics were not connected. If we're having a problem with the sound, I'm here to say it. Right, it died, but how come we didn't check the battery? That's not good. Well, I'm not flipping out. I guess we're still in the air, and I'm gonna have to speak.